Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about a show, Gotham. I said Gotham. It takes place in Gotham, but it's The Penguin, episode 3. Let's get into it, shall we? Spoilers! Okay, yeah, so the show Gotham that used to come on Fox, I did like that show too. I watched it. It was great. But this is The Penguin. And this episode starts off with a flashback of Vic before the floods with his family, and to show his family dynamic and what his hopes and dreams was, and what kind of person he was, and the people he hung around, like his friend that he was busy trying to rob Penguin's car with, that got shot later. He was with him here. That was his best friend, and um, he had a girlfriend, Gabriella, I think her name is something like that. And yeah, then his best friend's brother was in the gang. He's called the Squid, something like that. Anyway, I'm thinking he's gonna come back around because probably knows that dude got his brother killed, so he's gonna come for him. Just thinking ahead, theory. But anyway, we see the family but dynamic, and then we see the tragedy that was the flooding of it was terrible, absolutely terrible. It was great special effects, great production, but man, when you've seen the explosions, and then he's got PTSD from that, so that came up later when he almost lost the new drug that they're pushing. Yeah, that was messed up. So that's how this episode started. But then back in the present, and yeah, Penguin's busy with Miss Falcone trying to get this drug on the street. So she didn't talk to him about everything that was going on, showed him how the operation worked. This drug comes from Arkham, something they've been giving the patients there. So I'm like, what's giving me Hugo Strange vibes? So I'm like, when he gonna pop up? Is her psychiatrist Hugo Strange in disguise? I don't know, but it's interesting. I like that. But so this hallucinatory drug that everybody is on now, because they selling it for $60 a bottle. Insane. Yeah. And they were able to make a deal with one of the triad gangs, the Asian gangs. Yeah. Don't think that's gonna work out too well because they don't like Penguin, they don't like Oz. But we shall see. We shall see how that works out. Him and Miss Falcone had they talk about what happened and about him sending her, enabling the ability of her being sent to Arkham, since he didn't directly send her there, her father did, and he didn't think that that's where her father was going to send her, her being his daughter. So he's like, I don't regret what I did, but I didn't know that was what was going to happen to you, so my bad. Basically, his apology. She's like, okay, I guess. He's like, I'm gonna just have to show you can trust me. But in the meantime of that, the Maronis pop up, about to kill both of them, but after his fight with Vic, who was going to leave with his girlfriend out of town to California, Vic came back and helped save him, get him out of there, but left Miss Falcone right where she was. So I'm like, how that's going to work out? And then she's going to be wondering what Miss Maroni was saying about you being a traitor. So next episode, he's going to be scrambling to get out of the situation that he is now currently in. Every single episode, this man finds himself in some outlandish, ridiculous situation, and he finds a way. He finds a way to get out of it. We had some emotional moments this episode with the talks between Vic and Oz. The juxtaposition of the encouragement that Oz is giving him versus the encouragement that his father used to give him. It's a lot, and you can see both sides of Vic in it, and both sides of the argument that they both had. Kind of hard to decide which way he was gonna go, but in the end, he made a choice, and he killed a Maroni. He in it. He's in it. He already bribed the cop this episode as well, so that was that was funny. So yeah, this was a crazy episode. Thought they was gonna get their business out the ground. They threatened her uncle, or cousin, or whatever hell he is. Cracked the phone in his mouth. I mean, because they caught him up on sleeping with the boss's wife. So Gotta face the facts on that one, buddy. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's gonna end up dead pretty soon because he ain't gonna hold that for too long. He seems pretty angsty, Uncle Vic. So, yeah, I'm thinking he gonna try to do something to her, to Miss Falcone, and she ain't gonna take it too hard, and that's when the killer gonna come out of her. She talking about she ain't the killer, she ain't the hangman, but you ain't going through therapy and all this other stuff for nothing, and they wouldn't have been able to pin it on you otherwise, unless you're being framed. And if that was the case, she seemed like the type of person that would have came out and got that all straightened out. So we shall see. We shall see. That was episode 3 of The Penguin. The show is progressing dramatically. This show is great. It's like I didn't know what to expect from Peacemaker, and it turned out to be awesome. I didn't know what to expect from this. It's turning out so far to be pretty darn good. I will see you guys next week for another episode. In the meantime, let's talk about it in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.